Hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Pandu. Welcome back to another video. So Chantal uploaded another mukbang. It's called mac and cheese and chicken tenders mukbang, which that sounds delicious to me. I just had some Hot Pockets myself, the pizza kind, and yes, I put ketchup on it. I don't want to hear it, but let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we?
Hello, foodie beauties.
That looks delicious. It also kind of looks like every other thing that she's made that's like baked like that, to be fair also, but like knowing that that's mac and cheese, that looks good.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today I have something homemade that I'm super excited to eat. Well, the mac and cheese must be on this side. Mac and cheese and chicken strips. The chicken strips are frozen, but the mac and cheese is homemade. So let me just, no, you can't have any. For today's pickle plate, pickled mountain garlic and pickle.
Are they homemade though? Then like they're store-bought then, right? Because they're not homemade, they're made somewhere else, you just reheat them. I don't know if I would go as far as saying that they're homemade, but... Water
to drink. Okay, so let's say bismillah, and let's have a pickled garlic. Chicken strip. I don't have barbecue sauce, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of salt and pepper and try.
So did she not like taste it like as she was making it? It's kind of weird, right? Like usually I at least take a little bit, taste it, like, oh, it needs more salt, oh, it needs more pepper, oh, it needs XYZ, because I basically just amber in a bunch of my stuff and just go with like everything. It's seasoned, I'll tell you that much, but she didn't do any of that. Oh, okay, it's kind of a weird way to cook, but I guess if you're watching salt and stuff, that makes sense. That's why she did it. Oh, I just cannot believe I just explained to myself why she did that.
Try this out. I'm nervous. Let's try it here. I wanted it to be a little more saucy. Hot. That's some righteous cheese sauce though. So I'll tell you how I made it, since I didn't film it because I was a hot, sweaty mess. I
mean, we don't have to see you. You could just film it like as you're going and with text, or say like, oh my gosh, guys, now I'm gonna be doing this and this. Like, that's all you have to do. It's not that serious.
I gave you egg yolks.
Can they have egg yolks? All right, I googled it. They can.
Been giving her egg yolks, which is apparently really healthy for cats. Not often, like maybe once or twice a week. It's supposed to help their coat as well. Anyway, how I made this is...
Like, why don't you get her fixed, number one, and vaccinated and all the stuff, you know, that you're supposed to do with the cat to begin with, and treat her ringworm, allegedly, wink wink, but from what I've heard, it's pretty much ringworm, that issue that the doctor was, or sorry, if that was doing with like the black light and stuff. Everyone told you not to get a cat, Chantal, and yet, here you are.
Boil the noodles, put them in a baking dish, put sour cream, mix them with sour cream.
Sorry for pausing again, but she's not happy. Like, listen to her tone of voice. Instead of being like, well, I did this, this, and this, and this, she's just like, well, I did this, this, put that in there, and this, and the other. Yeah, she doesn't have a really good poker face.
Like, maybe more than half a stick of butter, a couple tablespoons of flour, made a roux, added milk, whole fat milk, cream, maybe like a cup and a half of cream, milk, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, spread it on the noodles when it got thick, and then added, like, topped with some, and added some, sorry, in the cheese sauce I added the mozzarella cheese. I didn't have any cheddar, and also some Parmesan, and then I put that over the top of the noodles, mixed it well, put sprinkled some mozzarella cheese. I wish I added more, but I didn't have more, and some paprika, put it in the oven on like 375 for maybe 15 minutes or so. 15-20 minutes, and that's it. I wish I had nutmeg. I don't really like these pickles. They taste like, oh.
Girl, if you know that you didn't like them, why didn't you like not include them in the meal instead of having them here? Right? Well, I don't like these. Then okay, then don't have them there.
We had a nice day. If you live in Kuwait, you'll know this, but there's a bad flood in the Salmiya area, Old Souk area, because it poured rain yesterday. And when it pours, it floods. This is delicious. I've been craving it.
Ma'am, I know that it's good, but And it looks good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really good. It's mac and cheese. At the end, it's not like some sort of specialty dish that you can only get in like Wisconsin or something. It's just mac and cheese. I don't know why we're growling about mac and cheese, but okay, bees in the biz.
So it was a gloomy day today, but Salah loves the rain. We went for a long drive to an area of Kuwait called Wafra. It's like pretty far away, maybe like 45 minutes to an hour driving. Put on our favorite music and just jammed out.
Wow, that's crazy. So instead of just sitting there in silence, you listened to music as you were driving? No way. There's no way that they did that. That's so crazy and out there. That's pretty normal, Chantal. I'm very sorry to tell you, but it's pretty standard to do as human beings. I'm very sorry.
He's trying to show me all the areas of Kuwait, and
after like a year, though, wouldn't that be something that you do within like the first, I don't know, month? Be like, oh my gosh, here's where this is that place over there. But what's wrong with the other car to where like the other car couldn't do that, right? Or like the one before that one, because they've upgraded a few times. Okay,
we're gonna take you guys on rides too. I want to show you like different parts. There's not much like in Wafra like to do, but they had some pretty cool food trucks we had lunch at. And he showed me like the farms, the royal farms, really fancy buildings. So good.
Okay, so there's not much to do, but like we're gonna be going there to show you guys, ma'am. There's nothing to do. I mean, like the farms might be, I don't know, something fun to do, I guess. But okay, there's nothing to do, but like there's so much stuff for us to show you guys. Okay, you can make anything out of content, I guess.
Mac and cheese freeze well. Hi, I love you. I wish I filmed it, but sometimes we just go out. We don't feel like filming, you know. It takes the joy out of life always having the camera on you.
Chantal, this was your dream. You wanted a man to take around and make a couples channel with, and this is what you wanted. You don't want it anymore? Why not? Why not film it? Why not make a little extra money? I mean, that seems like kind of the logical thing to do, I would think, at least, right? Okay, it's more money down the drain that you could have made.
We went to this burger truck. One of the best cheeseburgers I ever had. I don't know what they put. It was like caramelized onion, a brioche bun. The meat was so juicy and tasty. I can't stand when beef tastes like a flat tire. Bit with the crispy cheese. I will cook again. Do cooking videos again for you guys, but I have to be in the right mood. And I feel like my kitchen has to be spotless, and I just like didn't feel like
It doesn't have to be spotless. Just make sure that there's no like dirty dishes in the sink. Just move them off camera and like in the oven or something if you're not using the oven for that video, or moving them to the other room for a bit and film and then do them after or something. Just like that doesn't have to be spotless. Just like bare minimum things. Come on.
I feel like making it spotless right now. It's not filthy, but
yeah, I was about to say, like, is it like that dirty to where you couldn't even film a video or something? Okay.
Anyway, I can't believe they're just like store-bought frozen section. I miss St. Hubert's chicken strips. St. Hubert's has some good chicken strips. I wish they made halal. Their fruity sauce. Another successful meal. I don't know if Salah will like it.
Which, I mean, I feel like it's a successful dish, not meal. It's like, that's chicken tenders that you bought pre-made. Okay, though. Yeah, sure.
Because he doesn't like his macaroni to be too busy.
Is there anything that this man likes to eat every single time? He doesn't like this. He doesn't like that. It's like one of the most simple things that a man could eat. Mac and cheese, some extra stuff in the middle, sure. I do not understand picky eaters at all. I don't get it. I'm just like, food? Yes. Edible? Sure.
And by that I mean like too many things. I need to get more of this.
Ma'am, it's macaroni and cheese. What do you... feels... Macaroni cheese. Are you guys adding like I don't know, like whole tomatoes in there or something? What, or like a pad thai in the middle of it? What do you mean? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why these pickles taste like, hold on, like plastic. I don't know how to describe it. Something chemical.
That's what happens when you don't sample or try things before you fully commit. It's kind of like a perfume. You can't just like go all out. You gotta, man, I can sample it at least.
Don't show us your feet. You're a lady.
I'm just getting peep flashbacks. I'm just going to press play and try to, forget that I said anything. And also, you're welcome for that mental image. By the way, if you know, you know. If you don't, do not go looking. You will regret every life decision that you've made up until this point. You're welcome. And that comment is only for Chantal, by the way. Just like Bees and Luppies, if you want to have your titties flopping everywhere, go ahead, Bees and that's only for Chantal. Just, we don't want to see your feet. You're a lady, man. She's a cat, also. Let her peace, jeez. Love the girlies that like want to show everything or don't not anything at all. Who cares? As long as you're happy and it's legal, whatever you're showing in public. Bees and let bees beach.
What's your favorite mac and cheese? From where? Like store bought?
Yeah, I just like mac and cheese. I don't care if it's from like the buffet or if it's from a box or from like a neighbor's house or like Thanksgiving, like whatever. Just mac and cheese. Yes.
Of course, growing up I love KD or Kraft Dinner, which is the Canadian version of mac and cheese in a box. But I could never perfect it. I think I burnt these ones too long in the air fryer. Ow. Ow.
Chantal, I don't think after the first ow you should still be trying to gnaw at it if it's too hard. It's just like after the first one I'd be like, oh, I might need to like break this up a bit. No, keep going and yell a second time. That's sure to make it better, right?
The asymmetrical breading is like impaling my gums.
No, it's not the fact that it's, you know, too hard or anything, or the fact that you just said that it's that you cooked them for too long. No, it's the asymmetrical breading is the problem. What does that mean? Is that some sort of like secret code I need to like learn? Asymmetrical breading. I did not sign up to be part of like Independence Day. Is that the one with Nicolas Cage and the Mona Lisa and Declaration of Independence? Did not sign up for that. Did not sign up for this.
Or stabbing my gums. Anyway, how do you make your box mac and cheese? Do you put... Okay, I know somebody who makes it with just butter and the cheese powder. Some people like butter and milk and the cheese powder. I used to add butter, milk, and Parmesan cheese and ketchup.
She also, not only does she put ketchup in her gravy, she puts it in her mac and cheese. Now, like the pizza dipping sauce I can get, you can control it, right? Like, I get it. I've tried it. It's delicious. But, like, and mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. Okay, this is where we're at in life. Just like the Peep video, which, again, sorry for bringing that up for you again. If you know, you know. But, I'm going to press play, and, we will get through this together somehow. How, I don't know. I'm going to be pulling at some of my extra laying around brain cells to try to get through this, but we will get through this, ladies and gentlemen, or other, if applicable. Okay, wonderful.
But I make a pretty good mac and cheese. Not to toot my own horn.
Well, will you be tuning it in your Temu tuna can? Which, by the way, I just came to a realization is that she spent money on that car, right? But, like, she didn't get her cat looked at and, you know, fixed up by the vet at all. That wasn't a priority. No. Her and her husband, very big quotation marks if you can't hear them. You hear them? Decided to flex on the internet with a bunch of car features instead. Okay, wonderful. Your priorities are questionable at best.
Let's try this. I should make a book of recipes with my church basement spaghetti. Hot. A lot of people are like, what is church basement spaghetti? For those who don't know, it's your basic church function spaghetti. Now, I grew up Catholic, and as a result, I went to an elementary school that was Catholic. And we had a church beside our school. And our school would have different, like, extracurricular functions, you know, on the weekends or after school. Sometimes they would have a pancake breakfast on Saturdays or Sundays. Like, I'm not going to school, even for pancakes on a weekend. No, I can just put some Eggos in the freaking toaster. Actually, it was toaster strudels I used to love. But they don't give you enough icing. Anyway, so church basement spaghetti, sometimes they would have a spaghetti night. The industrial pickles.
For someone that doesn't like them, you sure are eating them pretty frequently. If you don't like them, Chantal, you shouldn't be eating them, but okay, you must not dislike them that much.
And they, you know, I went to one of these because I was like, spaghetti, yeah. And my friends were going. So I went. And they have like, you take a plate and they have a big vat of noodles. Big vat of like Prego and ground beef. That's like the most basic spaghetti you could make. But it's so good. Parm? No. You have to bring your own parm. BYOP.
Oh no, Chantal, how did you move on from that? That must have been awful. Anyways.
I remember one of the back kids in class in the lineup was like, no butter, Agnes? And she was like, I don't want to say his name, but let's say Sean. Sean, butter's expensive, dear.
Let me guess, everyone clap for Agnes because that was just such an amazing comeback, right? Yeah, I will take things that never happened for 500 Regis, or whoever. I don't watch that game show at least. But okay, sure, yeah, we believe you.
We're a church.
Oh wait, no, I think Regis was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the original one. For some reason, what did they do to that show? That used to be so cool. How they had a bunch of the people sitting around, and then they would do like a quiz to see who would go up, and like, remember that? I don't know why they got rid of that. That was like half the fun. It's like, oh, who out of these 12 really smart people is going to be playing for $1 million? I don't know. They just got rid of that, and then some random person walks out. It's like, oh, here's Kelly. Oh my gosh, hi Kelly. It's not the same, in my opinion, at least.
How are you poor when you get donations every mass? No offense, but
Okay, well, Chantal, if you are that bothered. If you were that bothered and that still like mad about butter and Catholic schools in Canada, why don't you spend a little bit of your money that you have made from YouTube and give it to the people, so that way whenever they have church basement activities, you can sleep at night knowing that they have butter in their basement. I mean, that sounds like the most logical thing to do if you're this bothered by it like a good 30 years later, lady. Come on.
You don't even have to pay taxes. You pass around the basket. You get tons of money. I mean, the church is pretty...
Are we mad about the church from getting money now? Tell us that like money's tight. Gee, you're mad wow. We're mad about the churches for getting... Okay. Sounds like a personal choice to be mad about. Oh, I'm just gonna press play because, oh Lord, literally.
Opulent. And you can't even afford butter. One stick, come on.
Okay, like your parm, BYOP. Why don't you BYOB? Bring your own butter. Where's your butter? Where's your man? Where's your basement? Where's your church basement? Where's your bread roll?
Anyway, don't hate me, I'm just pointing it out. So anytime I make basic spaghetti, because you can make fancy spaghetti, some people like simmer their sauce all day, add red wine, fresh herbs. This is brown your ground beef, add 2 jars of pasta sauce, and let it cook through until warm, and you're good to go. Alhamdulillah. I am so full because mac and cheese is so rich, and then the noodles, oh my gosh, mac and cheese coma. I guess I have to freeze. There's like so much left. I'll probably just freeze it, I guess. Eat some for lunch tomorrow. Freeze the rest. I don't know. That was really good. I think I prefer it with smaller noodles, but I had a bag of huge noodles I've had forever because we all prefer the small noodles. I don't even know why I got a huge bag, like a bag of large noodles. When it comes to pasta, I like smaller noodles. Like spaghetti, spaghettini, little elbow macaroni. Thin macaroni, not like big pasta. What do you guys like? That's why I don't like...
I'm not picky. Again, if it's food and edible, okay, sure, great, love that for me.
Homemade. I don't like homemade ravioli. I like the Chef Boyardee ravioli in a can only. Otherwise, I don't like it. Anyway.
Yeah, it has to complain about pickles tasting like tires. But eat Chef Boyardee, which Chef Boyardee is delicious, but trying to sound fancy, but also showing her real corns coming out. Okay.
I guess that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry I didn't cook it for you on camera. I hope you understand. Just...
No, we don't really, because it's just like, why not? You promised us like we're gonna be cooking and then we're gonna be eating later on. That lasted like 2 or 3 times at most, and haven't seen it since.
I mean, I was already hot as it was cooking without hijab.
And now we're going to be making a bunch of excuses as to why we didn't, girl. Either just do it or don't. If you don't do it, just like don't mention it.
It would be a disaster. But I will try to cook one of these days. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you anyway. I at least told you the recipe. So that's good enough, I think.
And the food also is good enough.
That's good enough, I think.
And the food also is good enough. It's tasty. Damn, son.
Really? You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Another success.
Oh my gosh, babe. So what we're gonna do is, like, whenever I say, like, I think I'm done, thank you guys so much for watching, around then, come out and say, like, it wasn't good enough. And then I'm gonna ask you, babe, did you actually like it, babe? And then, babe, what you're gonna say, babe, is, yeah, I like it a lot. It was really good. That way, people will actually see that we're in love and you love my cooking. Oh, okay.
Alright, guys. So cute. You know when something's so cute? Cute aggression, it's a thing. I get that with Howie, with Julia. Howie, by the way, also likes eggs. He loves eggs. He's a cute as he is. Anyways, guys, I guess that's it for now. See you in the next one. Bye.
Alright, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. The ending was a bit weird, but bees and the bees. And I guess I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.